Too much fun, a founding member of the Fine Gentlemen's Club. He just got back from his tour. It's his first show here in about 6 weeks. Guys, give it up for my best friend, everybody. It's Sam Tallent!
Yeah! Bobby Crane, everyone, huh? Yes! Oh, fuck, I'm so happy to be home with you freaks. This is so great. You guys, I've been in some shitty places. I've been in Tulsa, Oklahoma. All right? Well, you guys were legalizing weed. I was in a place that still owned slaves. All right? I was. And they're not even using them to, like farm hemp or anything. No. They put gas in your car. You can't get out of your car. Oh, fuck. You guys have no idea how good you have it. Been out there. I've been in the rest of what we call the United States. No good. All right? Who's been to Arlington, Texas recently? Amarillo, Texas. Huh? Saginaw, Michigan? Yeah. Fuck that place. Yeah, why are you here? Because you're from Saginaw.
It's an artsy town.
No, it's not. It's a town that used to have some industrial backbone that now has to be like, we're Buffalo, we're cool. No. All right? There's nothing going on there. Besides people claiming that they're an artsy town. That's all that happens there. Went to a bed and breakfast on New Year's Eve because I turned 65 on the 31st, guys. Anyone ever been to a bed and breakfast? Woo! Yeah, weird choice, huh, young people? Real weird decision to make. Like 3 weeks out, you're like, honey, we're gonna go to a bed and breakfast. How much balsamic vinegar are we gonna buy? All right? Let's find some local EVOO, all right? And then you're in Grand Haven, Michigan, and it's 0 degrees, and you think your girlfriend fell off of a pier because you can't see. That happened, right, girlfriend? Yeah, it was bad. I yelled at her because I loved her too much. I felt like a ferret owner. It sucked, but it was great. The only real bummer about the bed and breakfast is that we got there and it was New Year's Eve, right? So we would fucking wild turkey and whippets, right? That's how we do it, okay? Yeah. And it's a bed and breakfast, so canopy beds, all right? That's fair. So we got way fucked up and partied like people do. And then we woke up to go to the breakfast. It's the latter part of our obligation. But what we didn't know is that there was no one else staying in the bed and breakfast. It was us and a 70-year-old Christian couple. Barb and Fred, everybody. And Barb and Fred. Well, if you haven't been to a bed and breakfast, it's good to hear two really old people struggle to not say the N-word over bacon, all right? They put 2 G's in the word black politician, all right? They do. Just try it out, test your relationship, test your patience for people with dolls. You guys had legalized weed. Here's what I did. I couldn't find any weed in Grand Haven, Michigan, so at the balsamic vinegar shop, and I asked everyone on the strip, right? Everyone that looked like they might listen to 311. I asked them if they could get us some weed. That's how you do business on the road. I asked if they could get us some weed. Everyone was like, no, giant man. No guy in a Carhartt with a vendetta. So I'm walking around and I find this dude in the balsamic vinegar shop, all right? And he's fucking long hair. He's got the eyes of a fucking hacky sack player. You know what I mean? He obviously was high at work. He worked at a fucking balsamic vinegar shop, all right? What's your prerequisite? You got a tongue? All right, he was high. So I purchased $32 worth of fucking assorted vinegars because it was delicious, all right? I have no regrets there. The only regret I have is we walked up to the kid and we were like, hey man, thanks for helping us with our vinegar. You know anywhere in this town to buy cannabis, to buy marijuana? Shouldn't have said cannabis, first of all, narc, all right? And he was like, yeah, and before he could say yes, my girlfriend was like, look at you, you do. Bad second opening, all right? We're not doing well. And then to make things the worst, After we talked him into switching numbers, I ripped a $20 bill in half. And I slapped it on the counter. And I was like, you know what that means, right? You'll get the other half when I get my weed. I'll see you later, Austin. And then we walked out. Guess who didn't get any weed, all right? This guy. Guess who has half a $20 bill? Austin, all right? That's who. Here's the issue is that, like, having legal shops, I've been to one, all right, since I've been home, top priority. It was like, see dog, get high, all right? See dog again, understand dog on a deeper level. That was my priorities. And so, like, I went in, and it was weird, like, I've been buying illegal weed for 15 years, I don't know, a long time. So I went in to buy weed in this place that was legal. No one tried to show me a fucking turtle, all right? I didn't have to look at one reptile. It was bizarre. It was strange. I didn't have to whisper because someone's stepdad was sleeping in the other room. No. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, wait, we don't have to listen to Buck Cherry? What? Besides that, it's pretty much the same thing. You're still getting ripped off by a dude named Dakota, all right? All that's different is there's not a fucking Arby's parking lot involved, all right? That's the only difference. Am I right, people? Remember the good old days of buying weed? Yeah. God, when you go to an Arby's parking lot, wait for 40 to 3.5 hours? Just sitting there texting the guy because someone's little brother was supposed to be home, you know what I mean? And you're like, tell him we're at the bowling alley, Greg. So you're waiting there, and then fucking Dakota shows up and his stepdad's offering a piece, you know what I mean, to some awesome car. And you're like, oh, fucking great, Dakota's here. And then even though you're at an Arby's, he gives you the weed in a fucking Burger King bag for some reason. Those were the days, guys. We need to reclaim them. I'm gonna leave you guys with one thing. I'm very much happy to be home, and we have Mark Lee and Josh Blue still, as well as we were supposed to have Moxie here. We were supposed to have Kristen Rand and Mara Wiles, but yeah, Mara got gout. Why are you guys laughing at that? She's got to taste her organ meats, and it all fucking, the roosters came home to roost in her joints and her ankles. So instead, yeah, Mara Wiles has gout, and Kristen's a good friend, so they backed out. So instead, we're gonna bring on in a minute fucking Chris's aunt, everyone. Chris Charpentier's aunt Cassie. Don't judge her with that noise, all right? Don't. She's a lovely human being. I think I'm gonna close on this joke, guys. I was hanging out. I was on the road for 38 days. I was hanging out in Amarillo, Texas, and I don't know if you guys have ever been to Amarillo, Texas, but don't go there. All right, don't. You're all young people who love fucking literature and truth. Don't go to Amarillo, Texas. All right. Don't do it. Women, you guys can vote here. Stay out of the top hat of Texas, all right? Do it. I was there, and I fucking thought I found this cool place. I thought I found, like, the coolest place in Amarillo, Texas. I was hanging out, fucking smoking weed, reading Camus like a real pretentious pud, right? I am just a caricature of a turd at this point. But I'm staying to myself, and this woman walks up to me, this fucking bright-eyed, bushy-tailed Texan. She walks up and she says, "You look like you need this." She handed me a flyer for a fucking self-esteem seminar, everybody. So I went from insightful intellectual, trying to broaden his existential boundaries, to just a fucking loner on a park bench. Like, you look like you need this. I said, I didn't until you handed me the flyer. I did not. You're very good at your job. If I ran a self-esteem seminar, everybody, let's pretend that you guys all give me $500 because you're on your second marriages and that nothing feels real anymore, all right? Let's do that, okay? Everyone's got a killer's Xanax hookup in the room. I would collect $500 from each one of you, and then I'd walk in here, and I'd be like, guys don't need this class. Keep winning and leave. That'd be the whole thing. Could have closed stronger. I've been Sam Tallent, everybody. I have been. You guys are the best. We love you. Thank you for supporting us.